Hello everyone, welcome to this short feature video. This is part of the series of videos on monitoring and improving grid quality in GridPro WS. In one of the earlier videos, we had discussed about how to calculate and visualize skewness. In this video, we will discuss about how to calculate warpage and aspect ratio. First, let's look into the aspect ratio. Aspect ratio by definition is the ratio between maximum edge length and the minimum edge length of a cell. For example, a perfect quad or hex has an aspect ratio of 1. It is always desirable to have lower aspect ratio cells, ideally close to 1. But this is not always possible due to various other specifications in the grid. The flexibility of having higher aspect ratio cells depends on various parameters such as flow conditions, location of the cells in the flow domain, and the CFD solver. For a 3D cell, there could be 6 different aspect ratios, that is one for each cell face. The maximum of those values is reported as the aspect ratio of the cell. The quality dialog box displays the minimum, maximum, and average aspect ratio of the entire grid. This can also be viewed in a histogram by clicking on the graph icon. In this case, 80% of the cells have an aspect ratio less than 100, and some of the cells have higher aspect ratios in thousands. If we examine the cells with aspect ratio above 750, we can see that almost all the cells lie on the boundary layer. This is acceptable since boundary layers have requirements of very small cell heights. Similarly, we can use this option to examine the aspect ratio across the grid. With this, we will wind up aspect ratio and move to the next quality parameter, warpage. Warpage is also considered as one of the quality metrics that can affect the stability and accuracy of the solution. It's a way to measure how far the given cell face has deformed from being planar. It is defined as angle between the normals of two planes formed by splitting the quad element along the diagonals. Let's consider a cell face whose grid nodes are 1, 2, 3 and 4. Firstly, the warp angle is calculated by splitting the quad along its diagonal 2 and 4. Then it is calculated by splitting along 1 and 3. The maximum angle out of these two possibilities is the warpage or warp angle of the given cell face. The minimum, maximum and average warpage value of the grid is displayed when the quality is evaluated. Here, 0 represents the best value and 180 represents the worst value. Similar to the visualization options in skewness and aspect ratio, the warpage can also be viewed in histogram or using color by quality. I hope the options that we have covered in this video will help you analyze the grid more efficiently. If you have any questions or you want us to post any specific tutorials, please leave your comments below or write to us on Twitter. The social media links can be found in the description. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to get updates on new videos.